What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. This video right here is about a child that was kidnapped over the weekend in Lansing, Michigan. We about to dive deep right now. Let's get into it.
They do. And when I tell you every second, every minute counts when it comes to bringing Winter back home, the FBI released a more detailed map of where they believe Rashad Trice, who is the suspect, took. He left Lansing around 11:50 at night on Sunday, and they believe he came in this area on Southfield Road around 1:50 in the morning on Monday before he was later arrested in St. Clair Shores around 4:50 in the morning. They're asking anyone taking that route to keep a lookout for anything suspicious because, again, every minute, every second counts when it comes to bringing Winter back home. We are now entering day 4 of the search for 2-year-old Winter Cole-Smith. Each minute, an antagonizing reminder for her grandmother.
It's torturing, it's mentally torturing. And, we can't move on like this for too much longer. We have to get this child home.
Winter's mother was stabbed, and Winter was kidnapped by her mother's ex-boyfriend on Sunday night. The suspect, Rashad Trice, was arrested in St. Clair Shores early Monday morning, but has remained silent on the toddler's whereabouts.
It's a little girl. It's a little 2-year-old girl, my daughter. Like, she shouldn't have to go through this. She got her whole life ahead of her.
We're all devastated. It's hard day by day moving on without this child, knowing that she's missing and we don't know what's happening to her, if anything.
The FBI now offering a $25,000 reward to anyone with information that will bring Winter home, releasing a detailed map of the route Trice took from Lansing to Metro Detroit, asking people to keep a keen eye for anything suspicious. The extensive search efforts, including drones, boats, and canines.
We will not give up on Winter. We will keep hope and prayers alive for a safe return.
Winter's father with this message to anyone who has prayed and helped search for his daughter.
I really want to say thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Like, I just hope that, you feel me, we can make it through the day. She can come back today, you feel me, tomorrow, hopefully find her, and we get this over with.
The issue is these males out here trying to run and ruin these ladies' lives. You got to understand what they was just saying, right? He was at her house. He ended up stabbing her, then took the child and ran off with the child, okay? And went on a 2-hour drive from Lansing to St. Clair Shores. He ended up getting pulled over by the police, and the child was not in the vehicle. So he's in the hospital right now, but the bad part about it is he's not telling the police where the baby is located at. Number one, being in these abusive relationships, and I don't know what ship they was in. There should be no reason for you to put your hands on a female, let alone stab a female. If a female tells you no, no is no, and that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? But for him to go out his way to do this to this young lady, then take the child away from her because of the hatred that you have for her, possibly because she don't want to be in a relationship with you. Now you want to make her life a living hell. You got to understand that these males out here nowadays, we have to check that at the gate. He took the baby from Lansing to St. Clair Shores, and the police and the FBI, they are involved with this situation. They looking for the child, but to this day right now, he's not saying a word as far as where the child is located at. Whoever got that child, y'all just need to go ahead and just speak up right now. Okay, you might get into a little trouble, but the longer you wait, the worse it's going to turn out. The community has to stand up and put these males in their place. This is the reason why our communities are not where they should be, is because of these Pookies and these Ray Rays going around terrorizing their own community, their own people. Somebody knows something. Unfortunately, these males nowadays, they cowards. They quick to put their hands on females. All men should be able to evolve into a better person. But people like that have to get put in check immediately, because that type of stuff should not fly. And people who know me, they know, hey, listen, I let people know out the gate. I I don't let that fly around me. If I see somebody doing something like that, I'm putting the man in check, and that's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? But ladies, also, you have to stand up and at least run away, let somebody know what's going on, just so we could be on the lookout for you, just in case a situation like that was to happen. But this is a whole messed up scenario at hand that we have going on in Michigan. 2-year-old has not been found yet, and I hope the family ends up finding her sooner than later. With the mindset of a lot of people that's coming up now, they really don't care if they live or not.
With new information and to share what has been done in hopes it will bring us a few steps closer to finding our missing 2-year-old Winter Cole Smith. We speak for everyone, specifically the mother and the family, when we say we just want Winter home safe. Since the Amber Alert, we have received countless tips and information on the whereabouts of Winter. There are many agencies and multiple teams working together in Lansing, Detroit, and everywhere in between to follow up on all and every new piece of information that we get. So a little summary about the case. On July 2nd, approximately 23:19 hours, accused Rashad Malik Trice was in a domestic altercation with our 22-year-old victim, which is Winter's mother, in the 3000 block of Beaujardin in Lansing. The victim sustained multiple stab wounds in the assault, but was able to leave the house and call for help from a nearby neighbor. When police arrived, they found the accused gone and the victim's 2-year-old daughter, Winter, missing. When the accused was later arrested in St. Clair Shores, he did not have the missing 2-year-old with him. Since this event, the Lansing Police Department, along with all of our area, county, and state partners, have teamed up with the FBI to search for Winter. We have searched the area of the incident using door-to-door canvases, canine searches, drones, multiple helicopter searches with heat signature technology, and our dive team, which is our scuba team, in the area with no success so far. Our partner teams in Detroit have investigated known associates who frequent addresses related to the accused. And finally, we've kept the public up to date with our efforts and facts out of the case in hopes to finding new witnesses, new information, and to help the public know the areas where they can assist us by searching. We have active teams out searching this very minute, following up on tips and information that have come in through those avenues. What we need now is the public's continued support and assistance. We have shared the suspect's known routes and the vehicle he was driving, as you were given in a hard copy, and we'll also be able to provide that in another format later today. This route will be shared with everyone, and please push it out so everyone knows and has an accurate indication. This is an approximate route based on information that we've received since this incident started. If you have any security cameras or Ring doorbells, please check your systems. If you travel the approximate route, please keep an eye out for anything out of the ordinary. If you own any property or work on any property close to the route, please take some time to look around and call if you see anything out of place or unusual. We will stay the course. We will continue to investigate this case to the fullest of our capabilities. Please be cautious on spreading misinformation about this investigation. It's only harmful and sets us back in our efforts. Furthermore, if anybody has knowledge of Winter's whereabouts and chooses not to come forward by choice, you will be charged appropriately. We are here today because we are dedicated and committed to bringing Winter home. Winter is one of our kids, and we won't rest until we find her.
So we have a 2-year-old missing child that came from Lansing all the way to St. Clair Shores. We don't know where the baby is at, but that's a whole nice little 2-hour drive. Buddy was out of line. He was out of pocket. Somebody got to put him in check immediately if he's not already put in check. These type of scenarios should not be happening whatsoever. That's why I had to bring this information to y'all, because if she says no, just walk away from the situation. If she gets you heated to the point to where you want to do something, take a deep breath, walk away. A lot of y'all is not thinking before y'all act, and that's the problem. See, y'all acting, then you gotta double back and deal with the consequences. Then you get locked up. Now you crying up in jail or whatever. Mama, I wish I never did. Listen, you take a step back, take a breather for 5 seconds, look at the situation, and then assess the situation, or walk away, come back 30 minutes later, and then you're gonna be looking at the situation like, man, it's not even worth it. You know what I'm saying? Pick up the phone, call one of your friends. At the end of the day, this type of stuff should not be happening. We have to learn how to control our emotions, men. I understand that our community is running into a lot of issues as far as mental illness, and we've been running into that ever since we've been here, and it hasn't been rectified yet. And I understand, because we as men don't have any place to go to vent or anything like that. Therapy is okay. Talking to somebody is okay. You don't have to go out and just start punching walls and hitting people. That's not the right way about it. Okay? In this situation, my mans who did that, unfortunately, he's going to learn the hard way. But this is for the people who's watching this video right now, and you might want to go out and do something stupid tonight. You might want to go out and put your girl in check. You might want to go out and do this and do that to your girlfriend. You might just want to hit the streets and just act a fool. Listen, take that deep breath. Walk away for 30 minutes. Walk away from your friends who trying to talk you into doing something, and then come back and be like, you know what? Yeah, I'm straight on that, man. Like, that don't make you more or less of a man. You know what I'm saying? With the older man telling the young men stuff like this, it go in one ear and out the other. And unfortunately, if you don't listen to the wise people, then you're going to have to suffer the consequences of your actions. Every action has a consequence, whether it's positive or negative. A lot of these situations can be avoided by just walking away. This has escalated to a whole statewide investigation right now. And I mean, you keep digging that hole, you digging your own grave. So with that being said, y'all, be on the lookout if y'all in the Metro Detroit area, from Lansing to Metro Detroit. Her name is Winter Smith. Okay, 2-year-old. Just be on the lookout. And matter of fact, I believe it's a $25,000 reward. So if y'all happen to find out any information, just go ahead and pass that along, because that baby didn't do nothing to deserve this. Okay? So I'll catch y'all on the next one.